Hey guys! Okay, so we're on to number 4 of the How to Enhance Your Life series. Now, I'm a girl. This is very sexist. I'm a very sexist vlogger, okay? This is coming across probably, but I'm a very sexist vlogger. I'm a girl. We have a tendency to overthink everything. Literally everything. And I used to feel quite guilty about that. I used to think, oh goodness, I totally overthink and all this sort of thing. And I thought about it and I was like, do you know what? My overthinking actually has helped me in so many different scenarios. Overthinking tends to give me plan A, B, C in different things, whether it be my work life and personal life. It helps me cope with things as well. It makes me understand things better, understand why situations are happening, understand why people are reacting the way they are. It gives me that opportunity gives me the opportunity to actually consider all my options. So my tip for you is to tell you that it is perfectly okay to overthink everything, literally everything. I mean, obviously we talk about procrastination and things like that. We've already talked about, making your day 3 hours productive. That gives you time to overthink, but you can do it on, if you're productive with your overthinking time. Okay, so on your train journeys into the city, or even when you're driving. I mean, obviously don't crash, but like those times where or you're in the bath, or times where you haven't got something physical that you've got to concentrate on, or well, physically you've got to concentrate on, but you know what I mean. Driving should concentrate on your driving, but do you know what I'm saying? Like those times where you've got a bit of time to go. You're queuing. If you're queuing in a supermarket, think about the things that are worrying you then. Think about the things, the scenarios, the next days. I have a tendency to talk to myself. I know it's hard to believe me talking, but I do have a tendency to talk to myself. And what I do is I waffle on, a slightly under my breath. Hopefully, slightly enough that people don't actually think I'm mad. I think some people do think I'm mad because sometimes I do this walking down the street. But when I'm thinking about a situation, if it's a situation that I know I've got to have a conversation about, whether it be like a conversation with a friend, or a awkward conversation with someone, or an interview or something like that, I tend to go over the scenarios in my head and I jibber jabber, and I answer myself. Not sure, wasn't that the first sign of madness is talking to yourself? Second sign of madness is answering yourself. Not sure what that says. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is I use my overthinking time to my best advantage. So I try and do it when I'm in queues, when I'm walking along, when I'm stuck on a train, when I'm driving, when I've got a few hours, not hours, but a bit of time to kill. Maybe I'm in bed, and I try not to do it at night. But if I'm in the morning, I've done my my daily thing, and I haven't got to get up yet, and I woke up early, I might do my thinking then. I write stuff down if I really need to. I sometimes, as well as talking to myself through scenarios and situations, if it's something that I'm overthinking about that is involving another person that I need to communicate with, I'll sometimes write a text, or like an email, in a notepad so that I can't accidentally send it, and then sleep on it and read it back the next day to see what my feelings were, and if there's anything that I've reconsidered or can change, or anything else has happened, give it time to do. So overthinking is good. I like overthinking. All girls do it. We shouldn't be made to feel guilty about overthinking. It actually helps us. It allows us to consider things and our options better, and actually helps us function better, I think, in daily life. And nobody should ever make you feel guilty about doing it. I make a joke of it with my male friends, mainly because they're the ones that are always like, oh, you're overthinking. I'm like, yeah, I do. I'm overthinking. Yeah, I'm sorry, but this is blah, 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 blah. Try not to repeat myself too much, although I do repeat myself a lot, as you probably noticed. But, it's okay. It's good. And it's actually handy. And it's a survival technique, which probably makes it inherent, which means that, we were born with it. We can't help ourselves. It goes back to our cave woman times. So yeah, overthinking is good. My next enhancement to your life: overthink as much as you need to. Not as much as possible, but as much as you need to. Overthinking is good.